All right, let's get started.
All right, behind the curtain, what do we have here? Oh my gosh. Okay, we've got like a whole lesson plan here. This is amazing.
Absolutely. We're starting real simple. If you've done commands before, you probably know about. Actually, I should ask how much commands stuff do you know? How comfortable are you with them?
Right. I've done basics. I've used, of course, I can do like fill and just like really basic stuff, and I'm aware of things like working with entities and selectors and just having a background in actual programming. Not okay. That's a little condescending. Having a broad background in web programming, I should say.
That's fair.
There's nothing
conventional.
Conventional programming. There you go.
I was really hoping you'd have some experience with like selectors and tilde, that stuff.
Yeah, I know what that is. That is the whatever entity you're referencing. It's their location, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, that's the thing. So, fun fact: every command has context when it runs. It's these four things. It is who is the entity running it. Where is it being run? What's the rotation of? That doesn't really matter yet.
Right.
And then what dimension is it running in? So if I do like TP000, will I teleport to 000 in the overworld or the nether or the end? When you run a command, it remembers the dimension you're in when you run it.
Okay, right? Interesting.
So it remembers all of those things. So for example, say at S, if I run that in a command block, it's going to run and say nothing because
you didn't give it a thing to say, right?
Copy paste that command and run it. Put a slash at the beginning.
Okay. Oh, okay. At S refers to myself, right? And then I guess it has me print my own name. Interesting.
Exactly. And the command block isn't an entity, so there is no at S.
Oh, okay. It can't do at S. Right. Okay.
And then this one you should be. It sounds like you're pretty familiar with.
Oh, yes. Fill and set block are similar, right? This is literally just put a block of stone. What is that? One block above the command block's coordinates? So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's all stuff I and I'm assuming most of the audience is already familiar with.
Yeah, that's perfect. Now, there are two different coordinate systems. There's tilde, and there's caret. Let's see. What order did I put these in?
Yeah, I know tilde references like where you are. Like, if I were to do like /fill. Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, so each of the three axes.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's a cool way of displaying it. Right, you got X, Z, and then Y going up. I like that.
Yeah, so if you look at these commands, you can see how I'm doing that. It's pretty straightforward.
Okay, let's see.
It's the same command.
Execute at A. Okay. Oh, so it's also at me. It's at all entities. Run particle soulfire flame 3 away in the X, and then you have some, I'm guessing, particle parameters like zero.
You can
ignore the zeros. Yeah. And then in the Y, it's flame, and then copper fire flame in the Z. Oh, that's really cool, and I got it around me too. That's awesome. I like it.
Yeah. So that's the tilde notation.
Okay.
There is also the caret notation. This is about what direction you're looking.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's the XYZ axes. I'm gonna have to like put something on the screen to help visualize this. But yes, it's the axis from where my player head is looking. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, if I look at you, there's a giant copper fire in front of my crosshair, so I can't actually.
Do you have free cam? That might be good here.
Yeah, I've got free cam. Perfect.
The copper flame is for forward. The blue flame is for left of camera, and the red flame is for up from camera.
Right, and you just, as you fling your head around, that's constantly changing. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, and so if you chain those together in specific ways, you can do stuff like this.
Ooh. Okay, so I've got some in my crosshair. So I've got like a ring ahead of me. That's really cool. And then you've got a ring ahead of you. Me when I make my sick vape clouds.
That's a awesome spoiler. That's foreshadowing, and you don't even know it.
Whoa, you're gonna teach me how to do vape tricks, House?
All right, back on track. No laughing in the classroom.
Oh, okay. Sorry, yes, sir.
They are all 5 blocks in the forward direction, but the up and the left directions are what changes between each particle.
Oh, big decimals.
Okay. I used sine and cosine to generate those. I just made a circle.
Oh, okay. Anchored eyes.
You can skip everything up to run.
Oh,
Start
okay.
with particle.
That's easy enough. Okay, sure. Yeah, okay, well, that's easy enough then. Run particle, what is that? Electric sparks. Yeah, and then you get the specific sine and cosine coordinates, and then the 5 for 5 blocks in front. Right.
Those are the two coordinate systems. There's the actual X, Y, and Z, like offsets, and there's also the direction you're looking offsets.
Right, okay. That's really cool. I didn't know you could do this.
Oh, it's so useful. The direction, like the caret notation thing, is based on the context of the command you're running. So by default, it's gonna be like the direction you're looking. But if you're rotated a different way, it's based on the rotation of the command itself, not necessarily your command. That'll come up in a second.
Okay. Gotcha.
Up next, we have timers.
Timers. Okay.
You probably know about redstone timers.
Mm-hmm. It's a hopper clock, right?
Like
yeah,
this.
that's a hopper clock.
Yeah,
Yes, it is. It says what it is too. Look at that.
And there's also this repeater clock.
I love the old-fashioned repeater clocks that are just like a bunch of repeaters put down. It's always been very silly to me.
The upside to them is that they're quiet. There is a problem with redstone clocks, which is they take up space in the world and they have to be in fully loaded chunks. So they have their uses. They're quick and easy to set up. They're very easy to read. Like you look at this, you know what's happening. My favorite is scoreboard timers. I just press this button to create an objective and put it on the sidebar.
Right. So the scoreboard is in theory supposed to be used for tracking score, right? For like mini games and stuff. But you can use it for making timers.
Yes. For example, we can set counter to 0. Note that it has a $sign at the beginning, so that can't refer to a player. So this is just a dummy value.
Oh, okay.
So we can set it to 0 with this command. If you look at the command,
Yeah.
if you want to look at the command, I feel like you probably know.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't wanna-
Scoreboard players set $sign counter my objective 0, and then the first one or the first two, I guess, was what? Add my objective dummy and then display. Okay, so you're adding the scoreboard objective called my objective. What is the dummy?
That is the type of objective. There are other things that scoreboards can track, including
okay.
like amount of jumps, like everything that statistics like for the world can track. You can have a scoreboard for.
That on the scoreboard. Right. That's how people track like number of deaths and stuff. Yeah. Okay. So dummy,
Exactly.
the green one displays it. Is there a reason this is a a chain command block? Does it have to be a chain?
It helps in this case because that means that it's going to run after whatever's right below it.
Oh, that's what chain command blocks do. Okay, I've always sort of understood what the other kinds of command blocks are for, but I knew that you could chain them together. I never quite figured that out. I see the bottom one is pointing into the top one. That makes a lot more sense.
Exactly. We're doing that over here too. In this way,
Right.
we only need to power the first one and it'll activate the whole chain.
Is there like a delay
In
to that,
order.
or is it all instant?
It's instant,
Cool.
which is very helpful. There were days we did not have that, and those were dark times.
Right. Okay, so this creates the scoreboard. This adds the counter stat, and then this purple one sets it to 1.
If you want to flick that lever and watch the sidebar,
Oh, right. This is a repeat command block. So what? Every tick it adds 1.
yeah, 20 times a second.
Ah, okay.
Based on what we've done so far, we don't have the tools to actually read that value and do something. If we want to say like, if the score is 20, say hi in chat, or
Right. You want some
loop
sort of
every
conditionals.
46. Exactly. We don't have that yet. We're going to get there. That said, we have the execute command, which is the most important and most powerful command in Minecraft.
Sorry, I just noticed the evil red Howzieky over here. What's up
That
with
is,
this? I didn't know you had this.
That is my alt Yzeki.
Okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Continue.
we're gonna get to him.
Okay.
Let's see. So a basic command. This is just say hello.
Right.
Execute command is /execute, then a bunch of arguments. You can have as many as you want. Run command. You can omit the arguments. We'll talk about what the arguments are. For example, if you just have execute run command, it does exactly the same thing as if you didn't have execute run at all.
Huh. Okay.
So in between execute and run, you can add a bunch of different modifiers. For example, this one can change who is running the command.
Ah, right. Execute as. Yes, I've definitely seen that. Execute as, and then you now run the say command, and yeah, you say your name like a Pokemon. Yeah.
And at S refers to me.
Yes, because okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, the as Howzieky points it towards you, and then whatever comes after run, you're running. Okay, got it.
Exactly. And hearkening back to the first spot, it changes the context. It changes who is running the command.
Right, it's no longer the block, it's you, yeah.
Exactly. You can chain a bunch of different arguments together. So this one is execute rotated as Howzieky, so it gets my rotation. Positioned as you.
Okay.
Run particle.
Run.
So if we flick that.
Okay, let's see. End rod 5 blocks or 5 blocks to the side.
But with my rotation.
Hold on a second. What?
This is running at you.
Okay,
but with my rotation.
Okay, I see it moving alongside your head, but then it's 5 blocks, what, to like the right of me or something like that?
Forward from.
Oh, yes, forward for me, but rotated with your head rotation. Okay.
Exactly. So as I move my head, it changes the rotation, but it's still anchored on you. So it's always going to be 5 blocks away from you in my head's direction.
Is this practical at all, or is this more so just like a demonstration thing?
1,000,000,000%. It is extremely useful. Has a ton of different, not use case, I guess use cases. There's a cooler word that I can't think of.
Applications?
Yeah, that's a great one.
All right.
For example, this one. If you want to flick that lever and watch Howzieky.
Oh, he's looking at me. Oh, he's looking at me. The bro is staring. Okay, so it slowly moves him towards my position. That is, see, smooth rotation over time. Okay, interesting.
Exactly.
Okay, so let me actually read this command then.
Don't. I copy-pasted it.
Oh, okay.
Selectors with multiple targets will run the rest of the command for every entity found. So if I say, like, execute as at A, run say hi, it's going to run it twice because there's 2 of us.
Right. At A is all players?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And this one in the command block is execute as at E, which is all entities.
Oh, and that's going to be a lot because you have a lot of text entities around here, right?
Yep. And the command that it's going to run is scoreboard players add total 1. My objective 1. So increase a counter for every entity.
Okay,
so you can see how many entities there are.
A lot. I mean, there's also what Quentin was doing earlier. Yeah, there's a lot of entities in this world.
Yeah. So the important part being that it splits the execution. It basically copy pastes the command for every entity that's found. And so if you were to do something like execute as at E, run say hi, that would split for every entity.
Oh.
And then split again.
Right.
So
for every
95.
entity looks at every other entity. I see.
Yeah. So it'd be 95 times 95 executions, which I actually wanted. Okay. So watch the redstone clock real quick. I want to run this command.
Okay. Yeah, I saw it glitch out there for a second. That is a lot of text displays. Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, basically it's important to know that it splits for every entity that you find. And then there's this command, which you don't have to run it, especially if you understand what it's going to do.
Execute in the end, run TP player. Okay, so in the end dimension, teleport player 100 blocks up. Got it.
Yeah. Basically, using the keyword in is how you change the dimension for the command's context.
Now, is that just going to like stay preloaded, and then if I were to hop into the end, would it activate then? Or is it just going to like nothing happen because nobody's in the end?
Oh, that's a good question. Who does it find? It does.
It puts you in the end. Okay, wow.
All right, then. Well, just for future reference, if you were to ever do something like this, I would do it like this. There, see how that's changed?
As at P in the end. Right, so it needs a player in the end. TP yourself.
The idea is
blocks.
we find the player first, and then we teleport them after we move to the end.
Ah, okay.
I understand why it behaved the way it did. It's not really important because you should just never do it the way that it was. But
yeah.
I think I get it now.
Okay.
This is part 2 for execute.
Okay.
This is where we're talking about conditionals we have those in a second. We're about to do them. So if you want to
Okay.
flick that lever,
Cool. Okay. Create particles if player. Okay. Yeah. This if entity. I've used the distance conditional before, so that I know there's other conditionals, but I know distance. ... 3 is 3 blocks or less, right? Run
now
particle.
there's a difference between an execute conditional and a selector. A selector is something you can use in an execute conditional, but like execute if entity, and then the selector. Like if entity selector is the part that is.
Okay.
Maybe this isn't important.
So the
But,
if entity, right? Because that selects a player that's nearby. So if I come here, yeah, it makes particles. If I step away, it goes away. Right. Because yeah, it's constantly checking, or it's a repeat command block, so it's constantly checking if a player is close enough, and then it creates cool fire.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's run particle flame, and then I see. Now I want to ask about this specifically because this kind of particle would be very useful in my build. There's 0.1 and 3 at the end of the particle generation command. I'm guessing some of that is like velocity to send these particles in different directions.
Yeah, absolutely. Type this in chat. Slash particle.
Mm-hmm.
So start writing command. Flame. And then tilde. So it should look like this so far.
Yep.
And then press. Okay, if you press space again, the next 3 numbers
Mm-hmm.
are for like the cloud, the range around you where the particles will appear. So if I were to
interesting.
do like this, that's 111.
Okay, so it's a block in every direction.
It's not exactly a block. There's some mathematical thing where it's most likely toward the center and all that stuff. This is 0.1.
Okay, so that's
In
like a
every-
nice little cluster. Yep.
Yeah, and I can do 0. What is it? No, 202 to make a pancake.
Ah. Okay, that's actually a really cool effect. I like that.
Yeah, because the y-axis is the only one that's actually 0.
Okay.
So it's gonna be
and
flat.
Then you're also putting a 0 for what? Speed?
Yes.
And then a count. Oh, okay, so the 100 is the count. Right. So I did 10, 10, 10. That was not very useful, but I could do like a whole crap ton spread out across a giant area. Or, oh, this is so cool. I will 100% be doing stuff like this. So I'm summoning, what, like 100 particles with 0 speed, and it is 101. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. This this up to a timer. That's perfect for this build.
Yeah. Now the thing at the end, the force keyword, that is to make it so that it bypasses the particle limit on the player and the distance limit.
Oh, interesting. So if
So
you
you can
wanted
see them
really
far
distant
away.
particles, okay.
Exactly, and I use that all the time because why do particles if they're not gonna show up?
Yeah, what's the point of particles if you can't see them? I love particles, dude. I want more particles.
I agree.
Like, yeah, I want more ways to control particles in this game. Like, of course, you can do it with commands, but I would love some sort of like particle emitter block. I know that's not realistic, but I don't know. It'd be so cool.
It's called the command block.
Yeah, like a survival particle emitter block. You know, we have campfires
nice.
and spore blossoms, and that's kind of it.
And no, there's also firefly bushes.
True.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah,
Wait,
then that's
no.
it.
End portal frames.
End portal frames. I mean, technically,
No,
if we want to
wait,
get
what
really
is it? Gateway.
specific, you can get like the
Sublock.
ender chest, I think, also emits some particles.
Exactly.
But my point is, the applications are very limited.
I don't see what you mean. This is extremely survival friendly.
Yes. All right. Anyways.
Fun fact, if a creeper or TNT blows up on an ender chest, it'll do no block damage. It'll be like it landed in water. The more you know.
The more I know.
let's see.
I'm here to learn.
So this is the part 2 for the timer. If the score is above 20, set the score to 0.
Oh, and that's
So
just
the
a
first
1
one is-
second timer, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Flip that.
Oh, yeah, look at that on the side. Yes, we have a 1 second timer over there. That's so cool.
And then you can say like, if the score is 10, then do this.
If score counter my objective matches 20, run scoreboard set to 0. Okay, so that's literally just if it is 20 set to 0. Like, that's basic programming logic. I know exactly how that works.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it on a timer, yes. Execute if score counter matches 10. Very nice. Run particle cloud. Okay, and then you've got the same particle parameters as before. That's also super practical for the build that I'm trying to make here. So that's going to be... I will be doing a lot of these time particle emissions.
Let's see. This is if you're holding sprint, create particles.
Really? That's... I guess you can track that kind of stuff. Wow, look at me. I'm sparkly. It's like Twilight.
You don't even need to be sprinting. You just need to hold the button.
Oh, yeah.
Know that there are a lot.
Okay, right. Okay, I see what you mean. Biome. Oh, so you can see what biome the player is in. Dimension, of course. Predicate, I'm sure that's powerful.
That's what I did for this sprint one. Predicate.
Ah, okay. So let's see. Let me just clear my chat history 1 second. Execute if predicate. And then you can type basically whatever you want in there. Got it.
Yeah.
So this command says... if predicate condition Minecraft entity properties entity this.
I used a generator for this.
Okay, right. This is yeah. I see you got the nested curly brackets here. That's yeah. Right. Okay.
With the data pack, you can actually put that junk in its own JSON file. Yeah. And then you can reference the JSON file in the command.
Yeah, because no one should be reading JSON like this in game. That's just
absolutely
gross.
not. That's horrible.
Yeah.
This is an example for checking entity data.
Okay, selected item slot 8. Right, okay, my last hotbar slot, yeah. It's so cool how many things you can track. Like, I know a lot of this is specific to players and player attributes, and for like a build, I want to use this stuff. I don't know if I can because like I'm not really the point of this video. The point is the build. But just like generally speaking, this is insanely practical.
I was reading the wiki at age 12 for a reason in my free time.
Right.
Just
okay.
like, what's another NBT value I can go check?
Now, can I do something like run, or let's do, I don't know. Can you, I know particles, like, what I'm wondering is, when Quentin was here earlier, he showed me a lot of things you can do with, like, sprite display entities, or text display entities that display sprites, which is really cool. And I know those aren't particles, so they won't necessarily move unless you tell them to move.
Right.
But the power of particles, like, a lot of those are already animated. And just being able to harness all the various particles in this game, like, there's so many particles.
Speaking of particles, we got a part 2.
Oh, okay.
This is for shoot facing. So, depending on the rotation in the context of the command, we can shoot particles forward, which is a trick that was undiscovered for a long time.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah,
so what does
we didn't
this
know
actually
how to do this
say? Execute as at A, at S, anchored eyes, positioned. Okay, that's stuff I would just be copy pasting. Yeah, run particle flame.
Yep, definitely.
And then a lot of... Why are these numbers so big and so small?
I wrote in my my lesson plan. What was the exact wording I used?
Pew 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 pew.
Quote: "It's really cool how this works, but to save on time, I'll just show how to do it."
Fair enough.
But yeah, so there's that. There's a basic example. There's this one that'll just always shoot particles at me.
Right. Okay.
Point being that, you know, again, it's not tied to your camera unless you leave it that way. You can always change it to rotate some other way. And in this command block, I just say facing entity Howzieky.
Facing entity Howzieky. Ah, okay. And the last one, it said what? Anchored eyes positioned. And then you gave it some position coordinates. Okay.
Yeah.
And this one just says facing Howzieky. Yeah.
Yeah. So in this first one, at the beginning, it says at S. That updates both the position and the rotation.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you only want to overwrite the position or the rotation, not both. And so you do execute positioned for the actual position, or execute rotated to update the rotation. So you can say positioned as Leon, rotated as Howzieky.
Right, and that'd be from my position pointing towards you. I see.
Yeah, rotated as my camera. If you want to point
Right.
it at me, then you do facing entity Howzieky.
That right, facing. That's the keyword. Okay, cool. I
can
would try my
also
best to
do-
remember these. I'm sure there will be a lot of trial and error, but I welcome the grind, the trial and error. It'll be fun.
Yeah. And again, the point is not for you to remember everything I tell you.
Oh,
The point
yeah, of
is for
course.
you to have an idea of what's possible and know where to look in this map to find examples of how to do it.
Yeah, I will be coming back here many times. Don't worry.
Perfect. So there's that. This one's really fun. Oh wait, I want to do this.
Can you just stand there for a second? I need a screenshot of you just emitting, or myself. Yeah, this is good. Let me just free cam real fast. Okay, amazing. Yeah, that's going straight into the Discord. Every single
Go.
entity. There's just a giant train going towards where Quentin was earlier because of all the display entities, and then over towards your lesson plan. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. I'm surprised the game isn't lagging more from all these particles, but maybe I'm just assuming that particles are more laggy than they are.
Yeah, particles actually run on the client, so the server doesn't care.
Oh, okay. And we're in like a
Your
really
FPS could
minimalistic,
tank.
super flat world, so it didn't really matter that much anyways.
Yeah, absolutely. That is true that particles can tank your FPS, but
Mhm.
not really the server.
Cool. Okay. Good to know.
So like the redstone clock will keep running even if you have 0 frames. Let's see.
Right, because the
Let's-
server is updating that redstone. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's this one.
Shoot
Which-
particle rings. Okay. I can stop vaping anytime, guys. I promise. I don't have a problem. I swear.
I would stop way sooner if it wasn't cool as heck.
Right. Okay. This is perfect. I literally just built some smokestacks in my build, so this is perfect.
I don't know if
Amazing.
Discord picked up my my inhale exhale.
I
But,
don't think so.
Oh man. All right, well
Yeah.
you just check my footage.
Okay.
It'll be really funny.
I got you.
You can tell it'll be funny because I just said so.
Right.
But
right,
this
of
is just the previous example, but tweaked to use the shoot facing trick. So
course. Okay.
that's basically all it is.
Facing just where we are facing, and then you've got the same
Yeah.
circle, like sine and cosine stuff. I will be copying those numbers probably, or just more realistically copying these command blocks.
I'll just give you the JavaScript.
Oh,
function I
perfect.
used. That'll be pretty simple.
Amazing.
Let's see. So yeah, again, you can change how these, like what direction these shoot really easily. You just change the command, each of the commands, so that it's rotated differently. It's easy.
Hmm.
You just take my word for that.
I'll take your word for it.
You would see how easy it is if you tried to do it. It's fun.
No, that's fair. I'm sure I'll be getting a lot more of this when I actually sit down and work on it myself.
We're just about wrapping up. So we talked about
Cool.
some particles. There's also display entity transformations, which I've used a bunch on in your videos.
You have.
I made this little thing to demonstrate.
Okay.
It's a slime block.
Cool.
You just use some slime balls and they're there.
Block display.
But
yep.
also, yeah,
Whoa. Yo.
I made this animation thing.
Oh, I see. It's on a time. Oh, goodbye. Oh, okay. Welcome back. Okay.
Basically,
so what is controlling the timer for this? Where is the the timing?
That's in the
part?
data pack.
Oh, okay.
So every display entity has transformation values. So it's like transformation dot translation, for example.
Right. Oh yeah. Display.
Or
I've
dot
worked with this.
scale.
With Axiom, you can like manually stretch things out very
perfect.
easily. Of course, I don't have Axiom right now, but normally, if I had Axiom, I could grab a little gizmo thing, highlight this display entity, and stretch it out and rotate it. And like I'm familiar with all that stuff. Yeah.
Yo, well, I made these rotations. I made these animations, so you're still gonna have to sit through them and watch.
Sounds
because
good.
I made them. But yeah, you probably. It sounds like you're probably aware of this then, but like you can set the translation to be 5 in the X direction, and then you can like teleport it -5, so the actual entity position changes, and those would cancel out. You know, like they're two different ways to control the position.
Oh,
visually.
that I did not know. Okay.
So you can, if you press F3B,
Yep.
you can see that the entity itself is facing that direction. You see the arrow?
Yeah, I see the arrow.
Leave that on for a second.
Mhm.
That is the entity's rotation, but there's also the transformation rotation that doesn't change
Oh,
as it spins
interesting.
around.
Very cool rotation, by the way. Love the way that. Oh my gosh. Okay, he's going sicko mode.
Yeah, so just an example, you can. Oh, and if you change the transformation value, the actual position of the entity is right here the entire
Oh
time.
yeah. So it's not actually moving the entity's.
Exactly. It's the transformation.
Interesting. Okay.
And there isn't an entity data version of this one, the scale.
Right. Scale is just
But,
scale. Gotcha. Not like like you said, transformation values. I see what you mean. Yeah, you can transform it with those specific values and then just undo it afterwards. You're not actually like changing the entity itself.
Exactly.
Hmm.
And this one, messing with the scale is really helpful. The animation, I mean, you already know that, so the animation isn't necessary. But we're watching that anyway because it's my favorite one.
Nice. Oh my god, you put... Whoa, dude, that is so good looking. How long did that take you?
Maybe 45 minutes earlier today.
Sheesh.
I'm
Oh my
not sure.
gosh. Okay. You put a lot of
let's
work
see.
into this, man. You have like the animation curves, like the what's it called? The time... The way
We
that,
got
you
some
know...
squash and stretch.
Yeah. That's so sick.
Let's see. We gotta hurry and wrap up. So there's also this thing. You're not gonna need to use this, but you can set the scale.
Right. Yep. A scale of like 0.1 or something, I'm guessing.
Actually,
oh
let
yeah,
me-
0.01. Yep, exactly. Data merge
this and
entity.
restart.
Okay, that's the syntax. Got it.
Yeah, there is also a way to animate that property, so it interpolates over time.
Oh.
Uh,
Okay.
So this is an example for that.
Moving. Yep. So
Yeah.
how
You can
are
look
you
at the command.
interpolating that then? Because I know like the commands run instantly. You are doing. Okay, let me just look at this in the chat. Yeah. Start interpol. Okay, so you have in the brackets start interpolation 0. The duration is 16. Right rotation.
So-
huh.
Yeah, so it updates the transformation value, and then it reads the start interpolation thing to see how many ticks it should wait before starting the interpolation, the visual interpolation. And then interpolation duration is the amount of ticks to stretch it out over.
Oh, and then the clock is set up so when the interpolation ends, the next command block fires.
Exactly.
So it just continues smoothly. That's really cool.
Yeah, so there are 3 main
Ooh.
steps here. If you do 2, it'll like go back and forth because
Okay.
180 degrees, it doesn't know what direction to rotate, blah blah blah.
Right.
So
So
we're
I
going-
do want these to be able to just run indefinitely. So this is super helpful.
I think if you're gonna do rotations like this, you should use the rotate command to rotate the entity around in a circle.
So
For
that
example,
would actually move the direction the entity is facing,
it
right?
would. That is
Right,
true.
and that's okay.
So for example, we can do this to rotate me.
Oh, you're being rotated.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. If you want to check the command to see how I did that, I use
See
this
what this
pretty
is.
often with your videos. So
Oh, so you're just telling yourself to rotate and it runs. So it's 10 degrees indefinitely, right?
every tick, yeah, forever. So if you were to
I'm gonna try
combine
on
this
myself
with
if
a
you don't mind.
conditional, yeah, go for it.
All right, now it's probably running you
Oh, you
twice as
increased the
fast.
value.
Yeah, let me just make it me. Oh god, it's all choppy, but yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't interpolate for the player who it's happening to.
Right. Oh,
But
that's
everyone
fine. I
else
don't need to
sees
rotate myself. As
smooth
fun
rotation.
as this is, I will be rotating display entities.
If you do that, you should know that in order to make it smooth, you also need to update the teleport
I missed. There we go.
duration value. By
Teleport
default,
duration. Okay.
yeah, by default, entities have a teleport duration of 0, which means they will instantly jump
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
each rotation to the next. So if we do this, for example, what that looks like.
Okay, yeah, so
20
that's
FPS.
rotating, but it's clearly choppy. It's moving in like the 10-degree increments, right? And then, the direction the block is facing is also moving. I got you.
Exactly. But we can fix that if we say data merge entity, this guy, we'll set it to 3 because that's the default for most entities. All right, you can see the command there, and you can press the button when
Data
you're ready.
merge entity item display. Isn't that going to be all item displays?
At N selects the nearest entity.
Oh, it is nearest. Oh, that's handy. Okay, good, because I can just place my command blocks near whatever the entity I've summoned is. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's choppy now, and then... Oh, it's a lot smoother. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I will be using this all the time. Trust me.
It is, it's extremely helpful. Let's see. So we'll stop that. Now, there's this last thing on this that I wanted to show. This is not important. You don't need to do this. But there are 2 different rotation values in the entity. Mm-hmm. There's left rotation and there's right rotation. Looking like that, for example. Right rotation happens after it gets scaled. So if we were to scale this to be flat, it makes something really trippy.
Okay, let's see it. What is happening? What? Interesting.
You don't have to do this, but it is possible.
If I can find a way to use this, I will. That is freaky.
It's also fun if we do not just a... Oh, did that change anything? All right, whatever. We'll just move on. But yeah, so this is a bunch of information about display entities and transforming them and all that stuff. Now, this is... Our final thing will be a bit of a callback. Mm-hmm. This is how I made the airship.
Oh, yes, the airship. Okay. Okay. Bunch of
got
block
all these
displays.
different parts.
Yep.
I could have made that go quicker. But,
no, if I can see all the individual pieces. Yeah, hold on. Let me give myself night vision so I can actually see these entities.
I think they're black wool.
Oh, no, the wood, these wood bits, I also couldn't see. Oh, that's a really stretched out fence. I see it better now.
Exactly. I just messed with the scale and the rotations.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, okay. So, of course, like, I could recognize the original blocks, but it's cool to see it all, like, dissected into pieces.
Yeah, and I'm gonna freestyle for a second. Rotated as Howzieky, run rotate at S. So because I use the transformation rotation instead of the entity rotation stuff to tweak stuff and make it look like this, I can still do the entity rotation separately without messing anything up. Like they still have the angles that they used to. I don't know if that makes sense. They're independent.
Sort
They're
of.
2 different rotations.
Okay.
We'll just delete that command block. And so I summoned all those guys, and then I put them as... I use /ride to make them all ride the same entity.
Oh, and they're
now,
all riding... What? Are they riding the bottom wood block, or is it like another entity underneath?
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Oh.
So I can say execute at Howzieky run TP. So now I can just move the bottom entity around.
Right, okay.
And it does that.
That's so sick. Okay, I love that.
Oh, wait a second. I can't even see this, so I didn't check this out.
And it'll rotate with your head. Yup. Love that.
So this is a much better demonstration. Because I used the transformation rotation, I can mess with the entity rotation independently and it still works. And it doesn't come apart.
Right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're only rotating the bottom entity, right? All the others are just attached to it?
Yeah. Yeah, they changed the way the teleport command works so that every entity in the stack gets its rotation updated too.
Huh.
But yeah, so there's
that is
there's
so
that.
Goofy. I love that.
To animate it, to animate that in your video, I was using this smooth rotation thing, and then I was teleporting it forward using the caret thing. So it was like going in slow arcs as it flew through the air.
Yes, I remember the airship doing that. Yeah.
I was using the scoreboard timers to control the particles and the what was it? The rope that it lowered down.
Yeah, it would like put down a rope and pick up a block, and then it would like explode in lightning.
Yeah. So I used like all of these in tandem to create that kind of thing.
Yes.
So
oh my
if
gosh.
you learn these tools, you can do that too.
Amazing.
And cooler stuff.
Yeah, dude, the possibilities here are crazy. So like, this thing still messes with me. Dude, this has been so cool. Thank you so much for showing me this, man.
Absolutely. And again, don't worry about remembering all of this right now. You just need to have an idea of what can be done so you can come back and look at it later.
Yeah. Oh, I will be referencing this all the time, but this is a really great like primer and like also just reference sheet. So we'll see what I can do. I'm going to be animating a whole factory build, and there's a lot to work with here, though.
All right. Thank you for giving me the chance to mansplain. I will take any opportunity.
Dude, thank you. This was like genuinely so comprehensive, and you clearly put in a lot of work into this. So thank you so much.
Anytime. Thanks for having me.